Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Leeanna. If you are new, welcome. So today I'm going to be doing my second bump date. If you haven't seen my first one, go ahead and check that out. I'll have it linked below or a card on top that you could click on. In that video, I talk about previous miscarriages that I've had, current medication that I'm taking, how I found out I was pregnant, and then also I do my 5 to 7 week symptoms, bump date, ultrasound, all of that stuff, so go check that out. I had originally wanted to film about every 2 weeks, but I've noticed within those 2 weeks that not much had changed for me to talk about. So I decided I'm gonna do month bump dates. So this video is going to be on my 8 to 12 week bump date and everything that's happened within these last 4 weeks. So because I have MTHFR, it is kind of a blessing in disguise because I get to go to an appointment about every 2 weeks, and when I go to those appointments, they do an ultrasound. So the first ultrasound I'm gonna share with you guys is my 8-week appointment, and I was about 8 weeks and 4 days then, and this is what the baby was looking like. Hopefully it's focusing where you could see it. So over here is the baby's head. Right here is the body, and then those little nubs right there are the baby's arms and legs growing out. They said that the baby was measuring fine, and the heart rate for this one was 172. So, you know, according to old wives' tales, if it's I think 160 and above, it's gonna be a girl, and if it's 160 and below, it's a boy. So according to the old wives' tales, as of right now, it's looking like a girl, so we shall see. And then I had another appointment scheduled at 11 weeks and 2 days, and this is the ultrasound I have from there. So the baby's actually flipped upside down on this one. So right here is the head, and then the body is measuring right here, and I think that's an arm or something. But this was a really nice appointment. I really enjoyed this appointment because the baby had grew so much. I actually got to see its arms and its legs, and I have a video where you could just see its little legs kicking. And it was just a really nice appointment overall. What was also really exciting about that appointment is that the baby was measuring 3 days ahead. So I was 11 weeks, 2 days, and the baby was measuring at 11 weeks and 5 days. So it's just so nice knowing that everything I've been through the past, every time I go to these ultrasounds, I get to see so much growth, and I'm just so hopeful for this pregnancy and so thankful for this medication that I've been on, that I have been seeing progress. And yeah, I'm just so happy. So I really enjoy going to my appointments. Okay, so now let's talk about my symptoms. So from week 5 to week 7 up to now, my symptoms have changed so much. I don't get as nauseous anymore. The only time I really get nauseous if I don't eat. When I wake up, I am super hungry. It's a hunger pain I've never felt before. Usually when you're not pregnant and you're hungry, your stomach's just growling a little. But when you're pregnant and you're hungry, it's just this deep hunger pain, and you feel you just need to eat something, because if not, it's not going away. But I get nauseous if I don't eat. If I'm looking down, it's just because I have notes with me. Something else that's been happening a lot is that I get this really weird taste in my mouth. I read a metallic taste is normal, but it's not a metallic taste. It tastes like my mouth is dirty all the time, and no matter how many times I brush my teeth or anything like that, I feel I cannot get rid of this taste. So what I end up doing is I end up having mints on me, and I'm always just popping a mint in my mouth, and that helps with the taste in my mouth. I get a lot of headaches. I used to get headaches before I was pregnant, but now I'm getting them a lot more frequent than I was before. Frequent urination has been happening this past week. For some reason, I'm always going to the bathroom to pee. I could be sitting down, I haven't even had anything to drink for about 30 minutes, and then I just have to get up and go to the bathroom. And every time I go to the bathroom, it's full on urine. Something else I've been experienced that started around week 11 is I have tension in my stomach. It doesn't feel cramped, but it's definitely a pooling sensation. It kind of feels whenever you're about to get your period, how you start experiencing like, I don't know how to explain it. Like whenever I get my period, I start experiencing like, they're not like really cramps, just my stomach kind of feels funny, and that's how I know I'm gonna get my period. And that's how my stomach has been feeling lately. But I've read that that is normal. It just means that like, you know, like everything is expanding, everything's kind of moving around, so you're gonna have some uncomfortable feelings. As long as it's not like sharp pains, which I haven't been experiencing, like you should be okay. Before I said that my boobs were not growing, but they are definitely growing a little now. They're not like really poking out too much, but I definitely noticed that they're a lot fuller like on the sides. And all on my shoulders and all up my breast, I have like really deep, bright blue veins that are popping out that you could see now. There's a smell in the house that has been bothering me, and it's not that it stinks or anything like that, but it's just downstairs in the living room area, and it's only in my house. Like whenever I go somewhere else, it doesn't bother me, but it smells very like sweet, and I don't know what the smell is, but it makes me very nauseous. So I end up opening the windows so that, and I have the fan on so that way air is just like circulating through the house. I don't have any like plug-ins or any type of air fresheners around the house, so I really don't know where the smell is going, but that also like gives me a headache and makes me like somewhat nauseous. So that's been bothering me so much. And so the last thing, like I have not been throwing up, which knock on wood is a good thing for me. I had threw up one time, and I'm pretty sure the reason why I threw up was because I had switched prenatals, and I had to take 3 of these pills versus the 2 that I was taking before. And with this one, usually I take my prenatals in the morning on an empty stomach and I'm fine. But with this one, I definitely need to eat, because if I don't eat, then I throw up. And that's what happened to me. I threw up my prenatals and it was disgusting. But I'm happy that I haven't been experiencing throwing up, because I hear horror stories with people throwing up, them losing weight, like everything. So yeah, that's good for me. Food aversions. So it's kind of like the same thing that's been bothering me before. Peanut butter, definitely a no-go. Chicken, no. I tried getting a chicken sandwich from Publix, and Publix is like a supermarket that we have here down south. They have like the best subs, and my favorite sub from there is a buffalo chicken tender sub. I tried getting one because I was like, you know what, like it was my favorite before, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. And the rest of the day my stomach was so upset, and I was like, I should have never ate that chicken sandwich. So no more chicken for me. I learned my lesson then. Eggs, I don't really want eggs. Like that's not something that sounds even appetizing to me. Fried foods, again, like the smell really bothers me. So like any type of fried food or any type of fast food, I'm just staying away from. So I'm not a picky person at all, but since I've been pregnant, I'm like very picky with my food now. So I wouldn't say that I like crave anything, but there are like a limitation on certain things I eat. So every day I eat like a bagel and cream cheese for breakfast. Throughout the day I'll eat Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes is mainly like the only cereal I really want right now. Before I got pregnant, I used to drink milk all the time, and then I had probably like a year or 2 that I haven't been drinking milk as much. I'll just drink like almond milk or something like that. But lately I've been wanting regular milk. So we go through milk so much in this house, like probably about like a gallon a week. Another thing that I'm always wanting is like some type of pasta. Pickles. Pickles is really good. I think it's like from the juice. Like I just drink the juice and eat the pickles, and I don't know, it's so good. String cheese, any type of sour candy, or like sour popsicles. We got these sour popsicles from Dollar Tree, and I could eat like 3 of those a day. And like applesauce. So I feel like a child with the things that I eat, but it's what the baby wants. So that's all I've really been eating. I will show you guys my bump now. So it's definitely not like that perfect little bump yet, but I can tell my stomach has been growing obviously a lot since my 5 to 7 week bump date. Definitely a lot more bloating than I was before, and it's all on my lower stomach. Like my lower stomach just pokes out so much. I like barely want to wear clothes. Everything has to be like oversized, or I'm like in leggings, or if I'm home I'm just like in one of David's shirt and my panties. Like I don't want anything tight on me. But I will show you my little bump. So I am 12 weeks and 3 days. Obviously, with my leggings on, everything's very compressed so you can't see much. But when I take it down, this is how it's looking on the side. So definitely like very pudgy right here. This is front view, and right here, these are just like little bruisings that I get from taking the Leeanna shot. And then here's the opposite side. So again, very like pudgy, definitely like down here. But yes, this is my 12 weeks and 3 days bump. The next time I post a bump date, I will be 16 weeks, and by then I will have publicly announced to everyone that I'm pregnant. So by then you guys will be able to follow me on this journey up to date, routinely, not pre-recorded videos that I have. But I'm really excited about this pregnancy. Obviously a part of me still has a little bit of anxiety, even though everything's been going well, because of my past miscarriages. I don't think I'm ever gonna feel like truly secure in this pregnancy until like the baby's born. But I just think that's the reality when people had miscarriages before, especially like back-to-back ones. But I'm just so thankful and blessed that we have the support system that we have right now. David is very supportive in everything, and of course our family is very supportive. So everything has just been amazing so far. If you have any questions, you can comment them down below, or you can reach out to me on Instagram. Instagram is like such an easy way to reach out to me. I have people message me on Instagram all the time asking me questions about like drills, sometimes like my hair, just like random stuff they'll reach out to me about. So Instagram is definitely the place to connect with me. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, turn on the bell so that way you'll never miss a video that I upload. And until next time, bye guys.